Hello everyone. In this video we are solve this interesting radical math question. Cube root square root 5 minus 2 is equal to what? How to solve this question? So our question is, look, it will be cube root square root 5 minus 2. So I can say easily it will be greater than 0. Yes, obviously it will be greater than 0. So first of all we'll let x is equal to cube root square root 5 minus 2. Then in this case, if I use both side cubes, so I can say easily it will be x to the power 3 is equal to square root 5 minus 2. This is our first equation. Yes, and again we'll let y is equal to cube root down square root 5 plus 2. Then if I use both side cubes, so I can say it will be y cube is equal to square root 5 plus 2. This is our second equation. So at this moment I subtract first equation and second equation, so I can say it will be equation 1 minus equation 2. I just subtract both equation, so it will be x cube minus y cube is equal to, here is square root 5 minus 2 bracket minus y cube, it will be square root 5 plus 2. Yes, now at this moment I can say easily here is x cube minus y cube. This equation becomes square root 5 minus 2 minus plus, it will be minus square root 5 plus minus, it will be minus 2. Then in this case I can see easily here is square root 5 is cancelled, here is plus, this is minus, so I can say both are cancelled. So we'll find out here is x cube minus y cube is equal to minus 4. Because of that, here is minus 2 minus 2, it will be minus 4. This is our third equation, but we need what is the value of x. Because of that, we'll add our question, it will be x. So we'll simplify this. Okay, so at this moment we multiply first equation and second equation. We'll find out the product. Okay, so our first equation is x, our second equation is y, so x times y. I put this value, I don't put this value. At this moment I put this value. So x, it will be cube root square root 5 minus 2 times, and y is equal to cube root square root 5 plus 2. Yes, now at this moment I can say here is xy is equal to cube root, and it will be square root 5 minus 2 times square root 5 plus 2, this time this. Yes, so at this moment in this case we'll find out here is xy, it will be cube root, look I can say it will be a plus b times a minus b, it will be a square minus b squared, so square root 5 whole square minus 2 square, here is b is 2. So at this moment this equation becomes xy, it will be cube root square root 5 is cancelled, here is 5 to the power 2, it will be 4. So we'll find out here is it will be 1, cube root 5 minus 4, it will be 1. So we'll find out xy, it will be 1. This is our fourth equation. But remember that our third equation is x cube minus y cube is equal to minus 4. So I put this value in this. So I can say x cube minus y cube is equal to minus 4. Yes, so at this moment I can say a cube minus b cube. So you know that the formula, I mean this identity a cube minus b cube, it will be a minus b times s square plus ab plus b square. According to this identity I can say x minus y cube, it will be x minus y times x square plus xy plus y square is equal to minus 4. So at this moment I can say here is x minus y times, and it will be x square plus y square a bracket plus xy is equal to minus 4. I just move on this y square in this side. Okay, so at this moment I can say that it will be x minus y times, and in this case we know that a squared plus b squared, according to this identity I can say that it will be a minus b whole square plus 2ab. yes, according to this identity, and here is xy and here is minus 4. And at this moment I can say that it will be x minus y times, and it will be x minus y whole squared plus 3xy is equal to 4. I mean, here is minus 4. yes. Now at this moment I can say that this equation becomes, it will be x minus y times x minus y whole square. It will be x minus y whole to the power 3, and plus, and it will be 3xy times x minus y, I mean this time this, is equal to minus 4. yes. So at this moment remember that our fourth equation, it will be xy is equal to 1. So I put this value in this case, so we'll find out here is x minus y whole to the power 3 plus 3 times xy, it will be 1 times x minus y is equal to minus 4. yes. Then in this case, look, I can easily here is x minus y and here is x minus y, so it will be we'll let x minus y, it will be or u. okay, no problem. We'll add x minus y, it will be u. So I can say that it will be y to the x minus y whole q to the y uq, and plus 3u minus 4. yes. Let's just put this value in this equation. So in this case we'll find out here is e to the power 3 plus 3u plus 4 is equal to 0. yes. Now in this case I can say that this equation becomes e to the power 3 plus 3u plus 1 plus 3 is equal to 0. We know that 1 plus 3 it will be 4, and again I can say 1 to the power 3, so a cube plus b cube, I follow this formula in this case easily. So it will be y e to the power q plus 1 cube plus, and in this case I can say it will be 3u plus 3 is equal to 0. yes. Now at this moment I can say that a cube plus b cube, it will be a plus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared, 1 squared, it will be 1, and here is 3 is common, so it will be u plus 1 is equal to 0. Now at this moment I can say that here is u plus 1 is again common, so this term divide this, it will be u squared plus u plus 1, and this divide this, it will be plus 3 is equal to 0. yes. Now we'll find out in this case, look, it will be u, and here is minus, a mistake, this is minus, so here is minus, so I can say that u plus 1, and it will be u square minus u plus 4 is equal to 0. yes. So we'll find out his two case. Our first case is u plus 1 is equal to 0, and other case we'll find out u square minus u plus 4 is equal to 0. But remember that here is u, it will be minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac over 2a. So in this case we'll find out b square minus 4ac, I mean it will be b is minus 1 whole square minus 4ac, a is 1, 4c is 4. So we'll find out here it will be 1 minus 16, and it will be minus 15, so it is less than 0, so it is imaginary part. I rejected this value, I can't follow this value. But in this case, look, we'll find out our other equation, u plus 1 is equal to 0. So u plus 1 is equal to 0. So in this case I can say here is u is equal to minus 1, but remember that u, it will be x minus y. Here is x minus y. Yes. So I put this value in this case, so we'll find out here is x minus y is equal to minus 1. So in this case, look, I can say that here is x plus 1 is equal to y. I just subtract, I just move on this minus y in this side, it will be positive y, and minus 1 move on this side, I mean left side, it will be positive 1. So we'll find out x plus y, it will be x plus 1, it will be y. And remember that our equation, others equation, it will be x y is equal to 1. Yes, this is our fourth equation. Yes, so according to fourth equation, I can say that x y it will be 1, but I put this value in this case, so we'll find out x times y it will be x plus 1 is equal to 1. Yes, so at this moment we'll find out here is x squared plus x is equal to 1, and in this case I can say that this equation becomes, it will be x squared plus x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now at this moment we will find out the value of x in this quadratic equation. So here is a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1, and c is equal to minus 1. Yes, so know that here is x is equal to minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac over 2a. According to these rules, I can say that here is x is equal to minus b is minus 1 plus minus square root b square minus 1 whole square minus 4ac, a is 1 and c is minus 1 over 2a, a is 1. So in this case we will find out x is equal to, it will be minus 1 plus minus square root 1 plus 4 over 2, minus minus it will be plus, and this equation becomes x is equal to minus 1 plus minus square root 5 over 2. So we'll find out our expression, I mean our answer, it will be x is equal to square root 5, look, square root 5 minus 1 over 2, and we'll find out other answer, it will be square root 5 minus square root 5 over minus 1 over 2, square root 5 minus 1 over 2. Yes, so we'll find out here is two answer, but we'll put our real answer is x is equal to square root 5 minus 1 over 2. Because of that it is greater than 0 and it is less than 0, so I rejected this value. So this is our real answer, this is the value of x, it will be square root 5 minus 1 over 2. Thank you all. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe my channel for others interesting video. Goodbye, take care.